Hi guys, we're going to do another Leetcode problem. Here is called the longest common prefix. And so basically the longest common prefix problem is you need to write a function that finds that longest common prefix string among an array of strings. So if there is no common prefix, return an empty string. So for example, you have an array of strings here, and then the output should be FL because all of the strings start with an FL. So in this second example, you have this group of strings here. There's no common prefix, so you have to output an empty string. So let's just dive into the solution. I'm just going to do a basic approach here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of the base cases. So if strings.length, the first thing we're going to take care of if there is no items in the array. So if there's no items, we're just going to return an empty string. Yeah, and then we're going to check if there's only one. So if there's only one, the longest common prefix is obviously the entire string. So we're just going to return the first item. String 0. Let's typo there. Length. Okay. So once we've taken care of the base case, what we want to do is we're going to first we're going to separate the first item and the others. So in JavaScript, what we can do is we can say current and others. So we're going to use the spread operator and say others equal strings. So what this does is it just takes this string array here and then it separates the first item, and then it will separate it from the others. So this, if let's say there's a length of 3, so this will be the first item, and others will be another array but just includes the second and third item. So we're going to separate that, and what we're going to do is we're going to have a prefix called an empty string, and we're just going to loop through the current string. So it's just create a for loop. I is less than current length, and let's increment that, and that's the for loop. And then if current I equals, okay, so what we're going to compare it to, we're just going to take we're just going to create another variable here, and then we're just going to do a recursive call longest common prefix, and we're just going to put all the rest. So what happens here is when we're doing this recursive call, it's going to basically just go through every time each call, it gets less and less until it reaches the last item. Then it will return the last item basically, and then you can do a comparison here and say other I. We're just going to add that letter to the prefix plus equal current I, and then else we're going to return the prefix. So whenever there's no longer a common letter, so we're just going to return the prefix, and that will be, and then we can just return the prefix after if the whole word is actually equal to each other. So actually this is not necessary, I think. Yeah. Let's see, can we simplify this? Maybe we can do a while loop. Let's try a while loop. For 0, and then while current increment that, and we're going to add this. Then we're gonna return the prefix. Okay, I think that should do it. And let's just run this test case. Okay, this one doesn't work, so let's just use a for loop instead. Let's run that. Just return here, maybe that's an issue. Oh wait, it did not change it to a for loop. Okay, let's see for loop there. Let's run that. Wrong answer, undefined. Okay, that means it's not being defined. Return prefix. Okay, this should work here. Okay, so all test case passed. Let's just submit that. Okay, so we have a solution here. So basically, this is actually a recursive solution. So what this time complexity is actually is O of S or O of N. It's just that S equals the total length of all strings. So basically you're doing a recursive call, and every time we're just going to compare each string. So basically that's why it is the total length of all strings. And then the space complexity is actually O of 1. So O of 1. Because you're not really storing anything in the algorithm. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to do more Leetcode solutions or Leetcode problems soon, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video.